Leo Varadkar is facing an anxious wait today amid concerns a historic coalition deal thrashed out over several months could be scuppered at the last minute by members of the Green Party, with one source suggesting an internal vote was too close to call. With both main political parties taking a mauling in February's general election, and the country effectively in limbo and unable to pass new legislation, Mr. Varadkar is pinning hopes on the unprecedented three-way agreement between the Greens, his own Fine Gael party and historical rivals Fianna Fáil, led by Michael Martin. If it gets the go-ahead, Mr. Martin replaces Mr. Varadkar as Taoiseach, Ireland's equivalent of Prime Minister, for the first half of a 5-year term of the Dáil, Ireland's Parliament, with the Fine Gael leader coming in for the second half. However, with the votes of grassroots members of all three parties being counted today, there are no guarantees, especially with respect to the Greens, where a two-thirds majority is required. A result is expected from 6 p.m., but one party source said it was on a knife edge, which could push the verdict back several hours. The insider explained, "If the numbers are close, if we just about get the required backing, there may be calls for a recount. This would take us closer to 9 p.m. realistically." Greens leader Eamon Ryan, who lost his seat a decade ago when the party was wiped out after its first and only term in government, is pushing for a yes vote. Speaking to RTE earlier this week, he said, "We went into the election saying want Green, vote Green, and the people who voted do think we should go into government." Mr. Varadkar, who is currently Taoiseach in an acting capacity, has warned the country will be headed for a political crisis if the deal is rejected. Such an outcome could result in a new election made more difficult by ongoing coronavirus restrictions. Alternatively, there could be efforts to form an alternative coalition, possible involving Sinn Féin, led by Mary Lou MacDonald, which has been frozen out of talks between Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil, or even Mr. Varadkar being re-elected for a matter of hours or days to pass important outstanding legislation.